This video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously at all. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off publicly accessible information first made public by the public figure. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, or disparaging comments for entertainment purposes only. What's up, you guys? This is not your average reaction. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, and I'm also a guy who forgets to put his headphones in before we start recording. Okay. All right, now I think we're ready to go. So this is not your average reaction or Mrs. Snowflake. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff. And now it's usually around girl world, but today we're going to catch up with Miss Annie's comeback. Been enjoying watching her channel. This is a authentic, real weight loss channel. There's no drama, no rage bait, just real, authentic bad bitch doing what she needs to do to get her shit together. That's all we got to say. Before I get started, I do want to let you guys know that I did legs today in the gym, and I built up the confidence enough to record my top set on the front squat. Now, I will let you know there was nobody else in the gym at this time, so was I building the confidence, or was it just an opportunity I took advantage of? All right, you guys, I'm going to commentate my front squat for you. So I am wearing Vivo barefoot shoes. I always exercise in barefoot shoes, and I have inclined little heel platforms that I use so that I can focus more on my quads, because my quads are kind of a lacking point. And I prefer the front squat because I feel like it helps me more like in real life, like as far as like I'm carrying stuff outside and I need to like squat down to pick up something else. Super useful for me. But yeah, I go booty to the ground as best as I can. And let's see, the weight I have on here, I have a 35, a 45, and maybe a 2.5 on each side. So whatever that equals, you guys. I don't usually train to increase my strength. I just train to progressively overload. Also, before I get started, I think I'm going to take this time to vent some like gym frustrations, or maybe to just like help people with social situations in the gym. So if somebody is using a piece of equipment that you really, really want to use, first, I want you to put into perspective, like, this is what I tell myself. How serious is this, right? Like, okay, I can't do, the decline press machine when I want to do it. So what? Boo-hoo. Am I competing? Is this going to affect my income? No, it's not going to affect anything. So we really don't need to work ourselves up over not doing the machine in the order that we want to do it, or whatever it is. I think at the end of the day, the big picture, it's really not that serious. I am a person that likes to do things, the same way every time. I love the routine, but we gotta let it go sometimes. And also, you are allowed to ask people to work in. So what that means is if somebody's using something that you really want to use, you can go up to them and ask them politely, hey, do you mind if I work in this machine with you? And I have never, ever, ever had someone tell me no when I ask that. Usually people are pretty nice. If it's a plate-loaded machine, just make sure you're taking off or putting on whatever their weight was prior to your set. And if it's a machine that's not plate-loaded, you just use the little stick doodah, then just make sure you remember what their weight was at and you reset it for them. So yeah, if you don't have the confidence to ask somebody to, work in the machine, then we really don't have any place to be angry at that person, right? So there's my little rant, my gym rant for today. let's go ahead and see what our girl has been up to. I do plan on checking out both of her videos so we get fully caught up. So grab your, as Miss Honey Bison would say, grab your low to no calorie beverages. I've got my Olipop vintage cola. So this tastes very similar to Coca-Cola, but it only has 40 calories and it has green tea caffeine. So just a little sprinkle, if you will, of some caffeine. All right, take it away, Annie.
Ready?
Yes.
Hey there, friends, and happy Sunday. I'm so happy to see you guys. Well, I wish I could actually see you guys, but you know what I mean, like communicating, you know. I literally cannot believe that we are 2 days away from hitting my 3-month progress so far. I'm sure
Huge.
You guys have seen my shorts. I know I've been going really ham with the shorts, trying to like record at least one meal that I'm eating every single day for you guys to kind of like be involved and see what I'm doing. I've had some fun with those shorts, so let me know if you guys have liked that.
I haven't been checking out her shorts, but I think I will.
For those of you that are brand new to this channel and are watching me for the first time, just want to let you know, my name is Annie. It's so nice to meet you. I am on a true comeback journey. I just gained all this weight over the past 10 years. I got fed up with it, pretty much just posted a YouTube video, like kind of speaking my truth of what has happened to me over the past 10 years. And I've gained such a huge community of supporters and just friends on this channel that have been rooting me on or doing it with me. So if you're on a weight loss journey or if you're trying to...
And like, I think that's the biggest factor in determining if you're going to be successful. I think it's the support groups, you guys. I really think that is the biggest determining factor. And that's why I haven't promoted weight loss companies, I don't think really ever. I may have mentioned Noom a few times because my mother did Noom and was super successful with that. And I think they have more of a cognitive behavioral therapy approach to fitness. Now, it seems like when I took a look at what she was doing, this is like daily, almost like online class type activities. So you're like exposed to health and fitness daily, and you're almost learning something new daily.
On a weight loss journey, it is so nice to have you here. I'm so glad that you're watching. It's been really hard. It's been a learning curve. I'm pretty much taking this vlog as if it's my own personal diary, if that kind of makes sense. So instead of like writing things down or just going through these struggles alone, I decided to just publicly do this whole weight loss journey.
And that's huge. That way you can be honest and open, and people can give you their feedback. And, you know, a lot of times we have a hard time cutting ourselves some slack sometimes, or seeing things from a different perspective that could maybe clear things up or maybe put things into perspective. And I think putting things on the internet like this can help just bring a community together and help just do the damn thing, you know?
So this is a journey. We're only 3 months in. There's still a long way to go. If you need a best friend to root you on, you kind of want to watch what I'm doing and learn from my mistakes, you definitely found your safe place. There's no judging here. We have a beautiful community out here, and just make sure that you are subscribed already. So I cannot believe that we are literally only 2 days away from 3 months of me on this weight loss journey, guys. Like, I cannot believe 3 months have went by so fast. Like, I am still in shock with this, right? This is a serious conversation. Let me take off my glasses. So a lot of changes have been happening. I will tell you guys, my first month, my second month, I felt a little bit different in my body and kind of like how I felt walking around and being active, but I truly feel like it starts hitting you at the end of your 3 month. At least that's what's happening to me. So things are
100%. We're lagging a little bit.
Changing. My stomach has gone down a lot. I still have like my apron belly really bad, obviously, but it's like the swollenness that I had, like this upper part that was always so out, has gone down a lot. My legs are a lot slimmer too. My ankles aren't swollen anymore. Like, hello, I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, like as the inflammation is like reduced throughout your entire body, I think you're going to be able to think more clearly, and all sorts of other positive things.
Obviously, I still have a lot of insecurities. You guys know, I think the last place that's going to ever lose weight is my damn face. Like, this double chin is not going nowhere. I don't know what else to do about that. And of course, like you guys know, I have the big arms. I have the big back.
That's okay, girl. Everybody has some flab is the thing, right? Everybody has the belly flab. It's just, when we look at ourselves, I think we judge ourselves most of the time pretty harsh, you know? But, you know, don't try to think about it too hard. All you gotta do is do enough tricep extensions, build enough muscle, fill out that tricep, and you're gonna be cute as a cucumber.
Okay, but again, we're only 3 months in. So if I'm already seeing changes in just 3 months, Can you imagine in another 3 months, which would be my 6 month mark or my 9 month
Let me restart though. Yeah. All right.
mark or my 1 year mark? Like, that's it. Like, once I saw that I hit under the 200s, it's like I am running. That's it. Nobody could hold me back. Not even my damn self. Like, even my little cheat meals that I used to think about all day, that is in the garbage. Like, I am so committed to this. Like,
Nice.
I haven't seen my weight in the 200s, I think, in the past
She is fired up.
4 years. So I'm sure you guys could obviously tell through my emotion that this is a really, really big deal and a huge accomplishment for me. Well, you guys know that I told you through my YouTube shorts recently that Oscar has officially joined my weight loss journey.
Huge.
I guess he got inspired. I don't know what it is, or maybe he's just really liking those recipes that I'm cooking at home, and he actually thinks they taste good. And he's also pretty much fed up of how much weight he's gained, and he struggles a lot because he holds his weight definitely in his belly area. His work is very active, as you guys know, so it's affecting him as well. His knees hurt, so he is like 100% on board. He is doing like a low carb thing because that's what he's always done to lose weight.
Okay.
But I'm trying to like kind of teach him how to also, it's not just about, oh, low carb, like eat a pound of cheese and a pound of bacon. You have to be careful what you're intaking, right? So
yeah, there seems to be, I've come across quite a few people that are dead set on thinking they villainize carbs essentially. And, you know, low carb can definitely help you lose weight. I think eating in excess of certain types of carbs sometimes can make us feel like super tired, and maybe that's the primary reason. But as far as, you know, the carbs themselves making you fatter, that's not really, you know, that's not really how it goes. But I know it's like, you know, I find it especially prevalent in like 50 and 60-year-olds, like that kind of mindset. So, I mean, again, low carb isn't bad. There's fat soluble vitamins. You need fats for a lot of different things, but fat has 9 calories per gram. Carbs have less. I can't think off the top of my head, maybe like 5 or something. But carbs expand in your stomach. They can help you feel fuller for longer. So, you know, don't throw them all out all together.
yeah, you could focus on low carb. There's a lot of nice low carb recipes, but also be careful with the calories, because at the end of the day, one thing I've learned, I'm not like a professional dietitian at all, you guys know that, but one thing I have learned is that whether I'm doing low carb or just counting my calories in general, it's all about calorie deficit. Because even with my recipes now, I feel like I'm not as hungry because of the low carb has kind of helped me with that. But at the end of the day, when I actually look at what I'm eating and I actually put it in my app, I'm really crushing my calorie deficit goals. So it's like, this is the true secret sauce. I don't think there is a secret sauce. I think this is the answer. It's just calorie deficit.
That's right. And I came across a comment on one of the Reddit pages the other day about, you know, what to do if you don't want to do Weight Watchers. Are there any other good suggestions? And I was like, there's some things I think about. I'm like, doesn't everybody know how to count calories? Because like I learned how to do it in high school, and then I got reinforced with it again in college with a nutrition class. But, you know, if everybody doesn't know how to count calories, I am more than happy to show everybody. I may do that at the end of this video. I am for sure going to make like a short and just maybe a 5 to 10 minute video out of it. But that way I can show everybody how to count calories, how to read labels, how to use the food scale. That way you don't have to rely on apps like MyFitnessPal or whatever to like be able to track all your stuff.
I'm sure that you guys have heard this before from like other YouTubers that are, you know, are dietitians and that they're weight loss coaches. Another really good example that I could give you is like Honey Bison and Obese to Beast, and all of them, like they have so much experience with losing weight and the macros and all that stuff. So definitely like give their channels a watch, because you learn a lot from that. You know, it's not.
And like from my personal perspective too, like y'all should hold a lot more value in those people she just mentioned, like in their opinion, because I have not been severely overweight or obese. I was maybe for 2 years in like middle school, right? I had a little insecure and some excess fat, but it never followed me into my adult life, and it never, you know, I never had to learn how to lose weight while I had a full-time job and a full-time schedule. And that's what basically I'm trying to say. Not to say I can't give good opinions, but I think Honey Bison, Obese to Beast, and people who have actually lived it are going to be able to give you a better idea of how to do things.
About fad dieting, it's more about what you're intaking, what you're burning, things like that. I am not killing myself at the gym because you guys know I only go to the gym on the weekends because of my work schedule, but there's something happening. I already got some approval. This is going to be a project, and I hope you guys know you guys are in there with me, okay? There is a project coming up that I will be filming for this channel, obviously, because it has to do with you guys, but I am going to be mixing my own DIY queen energy into my weight loss energy, right?
Okay.
So I am going to do a DIY gym in my garage. It's not...
Yes. Oh my God. I can totally help you with that as far as finding like low cost options, things to not waste your money on, things to spend good money on. And like off the top of my head, in my opinion, I think a bench, like a really nice adjustable bench, I'm not saying you need that, but I am saying it's a great investment. Most of the benches, like the incline flat benches that I bought off Amazon, are super flimsy, wobbly, unstable, and they break. So that's my one expensive thing. Everything else, like dumbbells, there's this old piece of equipment called a power block. And you might be able to find like a really old one on like Facebook Marketplace for super duper cheap. But it's basically sets of dumbbells in like a Russian nesting doll situation, right? You just like put one in the other and one in the other. And it's space efficient and it's cost efficient. So here's the one I have since 1993. I mean, rusted, but you pull out this, and this is how you set the weight. And the colors correspond. You can't see it well over here because it's actually faded, but over here you can see the colors kind of well. So if you want 60 pounds, you grab the yellow, right? And then it pulls out everything that equals a 60. Ain't that something? And what else? I love body weight trainers. I could go on and on, girl, but let's finish.
Something that's only for me, but it's something that my whole family could use. Now, it gets difficult because you guys know I just cleaned out my garage and it looks like I have a lot of space, but I have to really plan this out well. I'm gonna be doing this little by little. I actually thought of something. This channel is brand new. I hardly get any like monthly payments from YouTube, but the little money that I do get, I plan on using that and putting it toward my DIY home garage gym. I think this is even more motivating for me to keep on posting. Obviously, you guys know that YouTube pays for views. So for any of you that have ever watched any of my videos, just know that I love you guys because you guys are really helping me out too. So yeah, all proceeds are gonna definitely go to my at-home gym. What I really like about this is that it's not gonna only be for me. Oscar could use it. My son could be in there with me and get a good workout in. My grandpa, he's getting older, but you know, he has to like start at least walking a little bit for his knees, maybe get a bicycle in there. I don't know. We'll see how all of that plays out. But I really, really want to do this. My biggest, most expensive goal is to get a treadmill. I would really want one, but I know that treadmills are
they're very expensive. Yeah, I got one from Costco. That's fairly, I don't want to say inexpensive. It was a good deal for what it is. I think a treadmill and the bench are probably two staples. Okay, let me show you why I got this bench. I know the price is absolutely like vomit inducing, but it's very, very stable, okay? It's adjustable to incline and to decline. Oh my God, I did not fart. So it can come all the way up. And then in order to do the decline, it comes with this piece. It's pretty heavy, okay? And you, slide it in there, secure it, okay? And then it becomes a decline bench, okay? So then you can do like sit-ups, okay? So you can do flat presses, you can do incline presses. You can do decline presses, but I wouldn't do that unless you have somebody to like hand you the weight. I have dislocated my shoulder on a few occasions doing that by myself. For a home gym.
Expensive. So let's see how that goes. Maybe I'll like save up for it monthly, and then I'll get the other things like the mats for the floor, maybe like a nice mirror, some weights, nothing crazy. Just
I got a mirror actually. This one. It's like less than I think $90 from IKEA, and it's fairly large.
Couple weights, some bands, simple things that I could do my own at-home workout, because I'm kind of frustrated that I'm so limited to going to the gym only on the weekends. If I have an at-home gym, what other excuse can I have? Like, how kind of like bad would I feel about myself if I didn't work out, knowing that I could literally just put on some sneakers and go to my garage? So
yeah, I will say though, it is super common for people to build home gyms and then not use them, and I'm kind of one of those people, although the purpose of the home gym here was originally to train people, and I did use it to train people, but then COVID happened, and then it just became the gym that I worked out in for, over a year or whatever. I think there is something slightly different about, driving to the place and doing the activity. It can be, for me, it can be a bit harder to like build up I don't even know what it is. Not like confidence, but just the drive to like go hard at home. It just, I don't know. It's just something, maybe it's something about being watched. I don't know. I really don't.
No excuse there, honey. Like, no. Sorry, that's me like talking to myself. So yeah, that's gonna be a really big project. I'm really excited about it. So definitely make sure you have an eye out in those shorts, because I'll be doing this little by little, give you guys like life updates and stuff and what I'm buying. I always love your guys' recommendations. So whatever you recommend me, whatever brand, whatever things that you're buying for your at-home workouts, please let me know, because I'm gonna take all of that into consideration as I start building my little like wish list and start organizing things, and my brain going crazy.
I think I told you about the resistance bands. Those are super cost effective. The Power Block, the TRX ropes, or not TRX. TRX is a very expensive brand. I do not recommend buying them. I think they're expensive for really no reason. They're just like the name brand, right? It's just a bodyweight trainer. Get a bodyweight trainer. I don't know how expensive it is, but I did see I think it was a manual treadmill, if you're familiar with like backwards walking and how good that is for your knees. That could be possibly something that you could look into, because obviously since it's manual, there's no electric parts. So in my head, it shouldn't be that expensive, right?
Of my 3-month weigh-in. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. I always feel nervous because it's crazy. Like, I feel like I definitely do feel smaller, but I'm so intimidated by that damn weight scale. So I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever number it is, as long as I'm in the 200s, I'm going to be very happy,
Queen.
And we're also going to do a full body measurement. So we are going to be able to compare my first measurement that I did about 3 months ago compared to the one that I'm at now. So I'm really excited about that.
Huge.
Let's all pray for me on the 30th. Okay. Thank you very much. A little check-in about Junior. He officially started his MMA courses, and oh my God, he is having such a good time. It's 3 times a week. He's getting a tremendous workout in. His coach is really strict about them building like strength and working out and stuff and being just very physical. So every MMA session, like the first 20 or 30 minutes is pure workouts for him. So he has like his own routine going on, and he's so motivated about it. I'm just,
oh my God, y'all, my skin is so reactive, and you can literally see, like, I do front squats and you can see where the bar is like laying from the front squat. Jesus.
Honestly, like, so happy. I can't believe my whole family is like taking part of this. Like it's just a blessing. It truly is. And another addition to our weight loss family, guys, is my grandfather's. He officially joined last week. I guess he got motivated with like what me and
I don't know the statistic, but like lifting weights does help like increase your longevity and like reduces your chances of developing like a bunch of different like diseases and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's not just to look hot, you guys. It's to feel hot.
Work on my knuckle.
Again. Doing and cooking in the kitchen and seeing my progress. So he told me, Annie, let me know what to eat every day. I want to join you guys as well. And I'm glad to say that we measured him actually today. He started Monday. We measured him today, and he's lost 4 pounds. I am so happy for him. He is almost 70 years old, but he's very, very overweight. He's shorter, and he has a lot of issues with arthritis in his knees and stuff. So, you know, having all of that extra weight is not going to help his arthritis, and I don't want him to get immobile, you know? So we're trying our hardest to make him get healthier, have a healthier life. So yeah, there is no vlog technically.
I tell you what, increasing or trying to increase mobility in elderly people is definitely not in my scope of practice and has never been. I have always been instructed by like physical therapists that like above the age of like 50, unless you are being instructed by like a medical professional, that it's best to just maintain the current range of motion that that person has. And the reason that person gave at the time, may have been 10 years ago, guys, so you know this may be bad information, was that at a certain point older folks' bones begin to like calcify, and it becomes more of a danger to try to increase the range of motion than to just maintain its current range. Whether that's a good answer or not, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know.
But you guys know I have been sharing a lot of things on the shorts recently. I promised to get a little bit better with shorts, so I think I'm gonna start doing like mini vlogs every day. Trust me when I say, if I had the time and if I didn't work my 9 to 5, I swear to you, I would be doing like a full day vlog every single day. Like every day, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing, like throughout the whole day, what I'm eating, what I'm working out with. I just
hopefully we can get there soon, girl, you know?
Really don't have the time for that right now. I hope that changes in the future. I really hope, like, I don't know, maybe I will have more time to do that, but I really wish I could give that to you guys, because if there's any of you who are following me on this journey, I feel like that's how we would kind of keep up with each other, if that kind of makes sense. But I'm going to try my hardest to do it through shorts. I'm going to start doing that tomorrow, so pray for me on that as well. I just wanted to make this quick video just to catch up with you guys a little bit, tell you my little nerves about, you know, my 3-month check-in and doing all my measures.
Like, why shorts? Is it just because she likes the orientation, or just like the amount of time? I mean, I'm just curious.
I am very nervous
because it's harder to get paid with shorts. You literally have to get like millions upon millions of views just to get paid a little bit.
It's about it. I hope I don't like mentally get disappointed. You guys know how I am. I'm Pisces. I get emotional about everything. But in general, I just want to let you guys know that I feel good. And for me to say that, it's been a long time since I've said that. You know, cutting out those fast foods, cutting out the soda, making more interesting recipes at home, getting my protein in, trying to, like, you know, be very careful with the carbs. I'm still eating carbs every day, but I'm just being more careful with it. I've seen differences in my skin, obviously in my body, and my mobility, and my energy. Like, it's just the weirdest thing ever, but it's such a good, weird feeling, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just want to check in with you guys. I love you guys so much. I am so pumped.
Oh my God, I love you too.
For our 3-month check-in, and you guys will also be getting another upload actually tomorrow night. You know, I'm sorry it's like so back to back, but I recorded like a really good confession session about like fat girl problems, and I really want to share that with you guys. I'm almost done editing it, so I'm gonna upload this one today as a rough edit. I'm gonna upload our confession session tomorrow, and then by Tuesday we'll have the 3-month check-in. So 3 days in a row, me posting. We got this. Okay. Again, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. I see your comments. I screenshot so many of them. I'm proud of myself, yes. Believe it or not, you guys have a huge factor of what has kept me going, because there has been so many times that I am tempted to just get on that Uber Eats app.
Keep commenting.
Or just
keep uplifting her.
Go to McDonald's and get like my favorite double cheeseburger, okay, with a McChicken with cheese and a large fries and a big ass Coke, but I don't do it.
You know, the hope is that, you know, you either don't eat that for the rest of your life, but I think that's a little bit unrealistic. I think eventually you may try it again, and the hope is that you've been eating in a different way for so long that you no longer have a taste or a palate for that, so you're going to eat it and you're going to be like, this is disgusting, and then your body's going to be like, wow, my stomach starts to hurt. Like that is at least my experience with like completely giving up fast food. I hadn't had McDonald's, you guys, since like I was a child. Like genuinely, I don't think I had McDonald's since I was even in high school. And they were selling Pokemon cards like last year, or maybe, last year, or maybe it was this year, regardless. They were only selling it for the kids menu, and I wasn't smart enough to just like go up to the counter and be like, hey, can I buy toys? So naturally I bought like one of every kid's meal, and I was like, I'm just going to taste one of everything. Like the chicken nuggets were okay, right? But it felt like you really couldn't eat them without like a sauce. And then the burger was just absolute bland. Didn't like it at all. So yeah, my point is you may lose a taste for this kind of stuff.
Because I'm disciplining myself, but also I think to myself, what would my community say about this? Hello, come on, we have goals. We didn't like pretty much work this hard this whole week to just throw it all away with some greasy ass food
That's
that's
right.
gonna make me cry later in the damn toilet, you
That's
know?
right.
So we got this. You're doing this journey with me. Keep on pushing. Please keep pushing. This 3-month mark has been so good to me. I cannot even imagine what we're gonna look like before the holidays. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a post on Instagram that said we're like officially, I think 100 days away from the new year. Let's do what we can in these next 100 days, okay? Because we're gonna look like a brand new person starting January 1st. Maybe
That's
it won't
right.
be a brand new person, but you're gonna look way different than what we look like today if we keep on pushing, giving it our all. So we got this. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you soon.
Bye. All right, let's go ahead and get just right into the next one. So this is from 13 hours ago. From July to now, my 3-month weigh-in and measurement results. Let's hear it.
Hey there, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so pumped and so excited to share with you guys my 3 months results. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Annie. It's so nice to meet you. I am on a 100+ pound weight loss journey that I'm doing 100% naturally. And it's not that I'm against surgeries or any GLP-1s. Trust me, if I could, I would. But I just really wanted to give myself that one last try, that one last go around of out of the 100 million times I've tried losing weight on my own. I finally had that click in my brain that enough is enough. I stepped on that scale. The heaviest I've ever weighed was 323 pounds. But don't worry, because you're gonna get to know me a lot now as I keep on talking, because I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of comparison videos. Yeah, I can't even talk. I'm like so excited. Okay, these videos.
No way. Is that you on the left? No way. Wow. Yeah, girl. You have same clothes. Wow. I mean, you just
showing you guys a lot of comparison video. Yeah, I can't even talk. I'm like so excited. Okay, these videos are usually pretty short because we're getting right to it. So I definitely want to start off with my last weigh-in. So as you guys know, my heaviest was always 323 pounds. But when I really took this serious, the last week of June, I was weighing in at 319 pounds. That was my starting weight loss journey weight. And then right after that first month, I dropped down all the way to 308 pounds. Then for my second month check-in, I went down to 303. That month was a little bit tough for me because I felt like during my second month, I put in so much work. Like I learned so much from month 1 that I took into month 2 and working out, and I put so much effort, and I really thought that I was gonna get on that scale and see a huge decrease in numbers, or maybe me even be in the 200s, right? Like I really thought that was gonna happen. So when I did weigh myself in the second month, I saw that 303. I wasn't too happy, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still happy. A victory is a victory. I did lose. I didn't gain or stall, but still, I really thought that I would lose more weight. But whatever, it is what it is. Still grateful and still pushing through. That didn't let me give up. So now we are in month 3. A little recap of what I've done this month. You guys know through my vlogs and my YouTube shorts that I tell you guys what I eat every day. But pretty much I have kept this month 3 very low carb eat. When I say low carby, I don't mean like I'm 100% keto or carnivore or any like extreme diet. I just really kind of wanted to work on some of my carby parts of my meals and replace them for things that had more protein or maybe a little bit more fats, and just let go of those carbs. The main reason why I did this is because you guys know, if you watch my vlogs, I went to go see my endocrinologist, and she told me that I do have lots of signs within my body that I am insulin resistant. And even though I am not diabetic, my pre-diabetic numbers were pretty darn high. She 100% recommended me to keep on doing whatever I was doing. She was very impressed, but she told me try incorporating some type of low carb diet. I have a feeling that right now, the way your body is and the weight that you're in and the damage that you've pretty much done to your body over the past years, your body's not reacting well to sugar. So let's not take it out completely, but let's restrict it, and let's see how your body acts after that. I'm gonna tell you guys from right now, I think this whole low carb journey has really changed the game for me. I've seen more differences in physically, mentally, body wise. I've seen so many different changes in this last month. I don't really know scientifically if this is 100% due to the low carb, or it could be that I officially reached like 90 days of this weight loss journey. So it could be either or. I don't know. I'm just really happy with it, and I definitely see myself sticking to this for the next months to come. But we're here for the big news. What is Annie weighing and what is Annie measuring after 90 days of being on this weight loss journey? Okay, so let me show you. Drum roll, please. So I stepped on the scale this morning. It is September 30th, 2025, and I am so happy to announce that I am officially weighing 292 pounds. Like, thank you, Jesus. Like, guys, I am officially in the 200 land. Like,
nice.
I still cannot believe this. Now, I am cheating a little bit because you guys know when I went to my doctor's office, I noticed that the scale said, I think it was 297 or 298. And already I was like, oh my God, in the doctor's office, am I officially in the 200s? But you know how it is when it comes to measuring with
It's okay. Like the scale's different. I don't know if doctors' offices use like, super accurate scales or whatever. So like I wouldn't
Different
think too
scales,
much
you get
of it.
different numbers. I've been very consistent using my same scale this whole time. And oh my God, I am officially in the 200s. Listen, I know that that number seems huge. It still seems super obese. It definitely is. Don't get me wrong. But I need you guys to understand that I have not seen my weight in the 200s, I think in the past 3 to 4 years. Like I have definitely stuck around the 300s for way too long. So for me to actually sit here, tell you that I am literally weighing 292 pounds, that's a lot. Okay. So this is how much we have decreased from my starting weight. And this is the biggest weight that I've ever been. But we're going to stick with the starting weight because I think that's what's
Nice.
fair, right? So yes, I am very happy to announce that I have lost 27 pounds in 3 months. I still can't believe it. I'm
Nice.
finally getting more mature about this weight loss journey too. Like I'm not expecting to get on the scale at the end of the month and be like, oh, I lost 40 pounds. Like, no, I'm doing
Yeah.
this naturally. I know that I'm doing this the right way.
And it's going to be, in my opinion, the weight loss is probably going to be just progressively less each time because you're going to have to make slightly more changes to keep up with it. If you start to weight train, then you're going to have more lactic acid, fluid retention. You also might build a little bit of muscle. So, you know, I'm glad that you're mentally maturing because, it's going to, as time progresses, your mindset will be fully, non-scale victories, in my opinion.
Slower is better sometimes. Now, after my 90 days
Always
is
better.
through, I really want to start pushing myself more in the gym. As you guys know, I am already working on my garage gym downstairs. It's going to be a very slow process, little by little, but I want to get good sweats in every single day, and that's something that I'll definitely be incorporating. I love the whole monthly check-ins, but as I told you guys since the beginning, I wanted to do that only for the first 3 months. I think now we're going to start doing weekly check-ins, and then I'll still do like a full dedicated video on the whole month to break it down week by week. I kind of want to
Okay.
start weighing myself every single week to see if my meals are working for me, for I could be able to track a little bit better, be more responsible about it. I'm gonna give myself like another week. I'm really trying to do what I eat in a day, mini vlogs every day in my YouTube shorts. It's just honestly way easier for me to edit through my phone throughout my busy day instead of me editing it through the laptop and doing a whole, long YouTube video. I'm
Yeah.
gonna actually post my first one today of what I'm eating today.
It's like, I don't know. I like editing on my computer a little bit better because I'm just used to using a mouse and stuff like that. But I did start learning like how to edit on TikTok, you guys. I started editing videos very aggressively on TikTok, and that's how I learned.
It's like a full day thing. So let me know if you guys like that style, or should I just bring back the whole like weekly vlogs and me doing little
My TikTok is so trash, y'all. It's literally just video game stuff. Like, don't even try. Don't even look
snippets? I'm
for
also
it.
gonna put up here in the screen
You're
my
not gonna
measurements.
like
I did this
it.
first set of measurements in July 10th.
And I'm like perma shadow banned because like I would do a lot of girl world edits. Like that's what I used to love to do is just like I would just crop girl world clips of them saying random stuff and like incorporate them into like my Fortnite clips, and I thought it was so funny, but like I would get one like on it.
2025. I did my own measurements today, and that was a little bit hard. I couldn't do my arms because I felt like I was cheating. I wasn't doing it correctly, so I just left it blank. But so far, as you guys can see here, I have lost a total of 17 inches throughout my whole entire body. And I measure everything, like my thighs, my calves, my chin. But one thing that did not lose, not even half a damn inch, was my chin. Why is that? Like, why is it that I'm shrinking in other areas, but my double chin just wants to stay? I don't get her. Like, I really don't. I need to go. Yeah, I'm really surprised with those results as well, like, especially in my thighs for some reason. They have gone down so much. I guess it kind of makes sense because I'm more active now and I'm walking every day. I guess that's why maybe they're getting stronger and losing inches in that way. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out too, so I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you again, thank you so much for the support. Honestly, this is the first month that I get on here and do a check-in that I could tell you that I'm very happy. And the fact that I'm in the 200 land, let me tell you, like how I told you guys before, now more than ever, nobody could stop me, not even myself, okay?
I'm all the
I feel like
way
somebody
up.
just lit up a firecracker under my feet. Like
Let's
now, more than
go.
ever, is my goal to
That's what happened when Alexandra Rodriguez copyright struck my channel.
crush these 200s. Like I'm
I
going
was like, oh hell no.
to freaking, I'm going to demolish, okay, the 200 land. You'll see, and we'll be part of this journey together. So again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of my story. I can't wait till kind of like the finish line, if that makes sense, for we could talk about all of these hard times and all of these check-ins, and we could go back and see everything. I can't wait. I get like emotional just thinking about it. Month 3 is done, accomplished, big green check. We're going into month 4 and we're gonna continue going. This is just going uphill from here. I know there's gonna be struggles, don't get me wrong. I know now more than ever, you guys are gonna watch me demolish the 200 land. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And again, thank you so much for being part of my journey. For my channel members, I literally wish I could give you a hug through this damn camera right now. Like the support that you're giving my channel. Thank you so, so much. Love you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon.
Love you too. Bye.
Gosh,
I feel like I just don't have a whole lot to say because she's got it so under control, you know. I think I'm going to sneak in a little fast track how to count calories at the end of this video in editing. And besides that, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Annie has to offer week by week. If she's posting week by week, I'll keep up with her. And yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think I'm loving some Annie. Make sure you go follow her if you're enjoying it. Comment something positive. And I'll let me see you guys later. Bye. This is a very fast-track version of how to track your calories. I will make a more in-depth video later. Head to the tdeecalculator.net and put your gender, age, weight, height, and activity status. This is going to give you the amount of calories you are currently eating and you need to eat to maintain your current weight. So for this example, let's do a female age 30 that weighs 250 pounds, that's 5 foot 8 inches, and sedentary. The calculator came up with a maintenance calories of 2,283, or nearly 16K per week. And so what we can do with this number is then start to make slow changes to your diet to where it's not super overwhelming, but it'll put you in a caloric deficit. If 500 calorie deficit is too much, try 250. If 250 is too much, try 100. There are free tracking apps, but sometimes a lot of the features are pay-gated, so here is the best way to measure food without them. And we're going to need a food scale. You can get them almost anywhere. Now, let's look at tracking these nut thins. Obviously, you could count 13 crackers, but you could also weigh it out on the food scale to 30 grams. All right, let's take some look at chicken breast. So the serving size is 4 ounces, and say you don't want to eat 4 ounces, you only want 2 ounces. That's where the scale comes in, and you simply turn the scale on, make sure it's set to grams, and you just throw some meat on there until you find the value. And when it comes to tracking the calories, since you're halving it, then you divide everything by 2. So the calories are 110, half it. Fat is a gram, half it. Same thing with the protein and the carbs and everything else. So tracking calories is just a more foolproof way to accurately measure your weight loss and weight gain. Weight Watchers 0-point foods pose a lot of problems for people looking for consistent weight loss numbers. I believe that Weight Watchers does have good intentions, but has evolved into something that takes advantage of people who haven't fully come to terms with their food addiction. Weight Watchers can lack accountability because of their 0-point foods. Certain foods gain points when you cook them, and you have to keep that in mind. Rollover points can make sense, but I feel like because Weight Watchers has 0-point foods, which are essentially saying 0 calorie, right? Then there should be no rollover. I'm going to make a video where we can go more in depth on these topics because I do think that understanding some of the stuff maybe on a deeper level can help with people's understanding, and sometimes it can fully make it click for them in their brain. That's how it works for me, at least. And we can even touch on what makes something calorie free or low calorie or low cholesterol. What are the parameters you have to follow in order to be able to use these labels? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, just give me a like, a dislike, a comment, or subscribe.